Welcome to beautiful Byron Bay for Splendour In The Grass 2018. The music podcast continues, and in this episode, I talk to Aussie buzz acts Dean Lewis and Angie McMahon, as well as Aussie hip-hop outfit Hilltop Hoods. Welcome back to the music podcast here at Splendour In The Grass, powered by Studios 301. My next guest is a best friend of the podcast and of myself personally, Mr. Dean Lewis.
How you doing?
Dude, welcome back.
Good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. What were you here on the podcast? I think right before your acoustic EP came out, right?
I think so. Was that like 6 months ago? I feel like I classify everything as 6 months ago.
Because now you're just a hotshot who's getting all these sweet hits and you're living in the States.
Yeah.
Tell me about the last 6 months, man. What's been happening?
Oh, man. It was cool. I mean, put that acoustic EP out and, Waves just, kept going for a very long time. And then I think 3 weeks ago we put out a new song called Be Alright. Yep. And the reaction has been, people have connected with it more than any other song I've had. So this past 3 weeks has just been crazy.
And you just mentioned off air that you just got to Splendour like minutes ago.
Yeah, I just rolled in and come to talk to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you going to be like checking other bands out, or is it very much coming in, doing your set, got to leave?
Well, the thing about playing Sunday and being an anxious person, I get anxious and I'm also very excited about it. And also playing sort of late, I guess late-ish. I'm going to see James Bay and I'm going to sing Ballpark Music after me. So, but that's why I always wish it'd be so cool to play Friday or Saturday just to kind of then play and then get drunk and relax as opposed to like, oh man, it's coming in the best possible way. Like it's amazing, but
we had Amy on yesterday and like she had just found out she got #1.
Oh dude, that album's great.
I think she left like late last night, so she kind of she rocked up, found out she got the #1, then performed. It's kind of fucking crazy, right?
That's like ultimate. That's like every musician's dream. And then to do that, then play Splendour with that news, it would just be incredible.
I actually mentioned you during the podcast because she was just telling me about like the reaction to the stuff. And I'm like, are you like Dean Lewis who checks his comments? Yeah. Because we talked about this on the podcast last time and you still check your comments.
Dude, it's actually getting out of control.
Why do you do this? It's such a bad idea.
I know, it's a really bad idea. Well, I started very... I just thought, I can connect with the fans and write back to them. Yeah. But there's a point where it's like, if you're doing it all day, you're not having, you're actually not living. So, but I'm still loving it, man. I always think I'll be able to get back to like 100 of them. And I literally, I never thought I'd be in this position, truly. So I'm just like still at that point where it's like, fuck, people are still commenting, people still posting and liking things. It blows me away.
Yeah, so. You're always responsive to the nice ones. Are you responsive to the bad ones?
I actually don't get a lot of hate.
Really?
Yeah, I actually don't get a lot of hate.
Because you respond to everyone. No one's like, I can't troll this guy because he'll call me out.
Yeah. Or I mean, maybe my manager just deletes them really quickly. Yeah.
Does Papa Lewis still check the comments too?
Yeah, that's right.
Because you told me like he was responding to something. I was like, leave Dean alone.
That's right, on YouTube. So I think YouTube's more of a barren wasteland of like comments over there. Yeah. So I don't read a lot of those. But Dad was that's right. My dad back when Waves first came out was replying to like trolls. Yeah. And I was like, I had to say, Dad, you got to stop.
What, like just like as like a Dean Lewis fan being like, shut up, Dean's going to like leave my son alone.
Yeah. But he had like an alias, and he would like.
What was the name again?
I don't remember what it was. Might have been like Lewis's father. No, I don't know. No, I actually don't know what his name. I think he made a few accounts in reply, and I'm just like, Dad, you got to stop doing that. You're just feeding it,
Yeah. You mentioned before, Be Alright has been going crazy. Yeah. And we're slowly building towards something big here, right? As far as an album.
Yes, the album. Just working on it. It's getting close, and I don't think there's a release date for that yet, but it's all coming along. And what's so cool about it is like now I can tonight I can actually play a bunch more new songs on stage. Some of the ones that are going to be on the album. So
is the album done?
No, it's probably like 70% there. Yeah. So, but it's sounding really good, man. I'm so happy.
Can we expect it before the end of the year, or are we thinking early?
I actually should know, but I'm like the worst with that things. But I think it'll. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Either early next year or late this year, one or two, okay. I think. But cool. Yeah.
Did you play at Splendour last year? Or am I crazy?
No, it's the first time I've been.
Yeah.
First time I've been here.
Yeah. Okay. Because I remember you put some footage up. I think maybe it was Groovin' the Move.
Would have been Groovin'.
And you put some footage up of everyone singing Waves back to you.
Yes.
Which is obviously incredible. You're probably going to get that tenfold tonight.
Oh man, I mean that's the thing is, even now I'm still nervous that people are like, I'm not trying to be super humble, but it's like that. It's still relatively new, so you always have that fear of like, oh man, are people going to show up? I wonder when that goes away. But yeah, look, it should be insane.
I mean, because for some reason I was watching Suits the other night.
Yeah.
And Waves came out. I was like, oh, holy shit, Waves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It got synced on so many
Grey's
shows.
Anatomy as well.
Yeah.
Was there more?
So Grey's Anatomy was on Riverdale was one of the big ones, and then it was on a show called Shadowhunters. for whatever reason, it just like I think the song soundtrack shows well.
Yeah,
it's got like a mood to it. So yeah, it was great. I love
Similar
it.
to, because Amy, obviously, she put a door on Love Monster.
Yeah.
And if obviously your album, if it's late this year or maybe early next year, would Waves make that, do you think?
I think it has to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, even though like compared to the album, I guess it's like a bit older. I think I always look at it and go, well, most people don't know who I am yet, so they haven't heard that song. So if Be Alright opens the door, then that song can sort of still be in that world. So I think it'll be on there.
Yeah. For the rest of the year as well as working on the album, are you going to be touring Australia, heading back to the States?
I think we're announcing one soon. I think there's one coming up relatively soon. And then I'm doing like a promo trip. I think I'm going all around in a few weeks, just kind of going to UK and America again and stuff like that. So
are we doing a full band or are we just doing you on a keyboard?
On promo, it's just me. But at the festivals in Australia now, we've got like the full band, and it's so much fun to play that way.
Well, dude, that's right. Thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, thanks good to see you again.
Yeah, man, you too. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Good luck for the rest of the year, and we hope to hear about this new album very soon, man.
I'll see you soon.
'Cause I paced a bad track till I walked the same path.
So good.
Fun.
Who have you seen so far?
Everyone. We're hanging for Kendrick.
In Kenny.
Can't wait.
I'm so excited. I think everyone at the festival is going to be.
Oh, it's going to be
nice.
It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be like up at the toilets all the way to the back.
Crazy. What do you love about Splendour though?
It's our first time.
Really?
So it's been really,
Virgins?
first time. It's fucking unreal.
What do you love about it?
The vibe. The vibe is so good. I can't keep up.
What's the vibe?
Fucking chilled. Do whatever you want.
Welcome back to the Music Podcast, powered by Studios 301. We're here in our tent, and I'm joined by Angie McMahon and a very special guest. Angie, do you want to intro?
This is my brother Tommy.
Hi guys.
See, I do
I'm
hours and hours of research before interviews, and then you just fuck me right over. I'm like, oh, hey, can I bring my little brother in?
Tommy will be taking all the questions.
Yes.
Great. So is it
I will also advise her what questions not to take. As her
is it one of those
lawyer.
things where I can't look Angie in the face and I have to direct questions to you?
You
Exactly
can direct
right.
them at her, but
Well,
I will cut you off.
Tommy,
if I have
thank you.
to.
It was. Can you tell Angie it was great? It's great to meet her.
Angie, did you hear that?
Thank you, Neil.
How was I mean, you guys just wrapped up the set.
Yeah.
How was it, Angie? Tell
It
me
was
about
so
it.
wonderful. It was really great. We
Yeah?
had the best time.
Yeah. Is that the first time playing Splendour?
Yeah, first time at Splendour actually.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Have you been here the whole weekend?
Yeah.
Okay,
But I
well-
slept through a lot of yesterday.
During the day?
Yeah.
What time did you get up?
11.
11:30.
11 a.m.
Okay, right. Are you staying on site or off site?
No, we're staying off site.
Okay.
Which is good because then if you're stressed out, you can just like go to the beach.
Yeah, sure. So how's tell me about your Splendour experience so far?
It's been wonderful. It's been really nice. Someone kicked me in the head at one point. The mosh pit is kind of
Those two sentences don't make any sense. It's been wonderful. I got kicked in the head.
I don't mind that much, but like I'm still going to tell people about it.
Yeah. That wasn't while you were on, surely.
No, that was in the mosh pit.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
what during what?
DMAs.
Okay.
Someone was very excited.
How were they on someone's shoulders?
She was
and
on someone's shoulders behind me.
Did you address them?
No, I think she was a bit gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Angie just turned around and gave me a look like, oh my god, I want to
Yeah,
kill
actually,
them.
when
Do
we
you
were-
not know that I am famous? You just kicked me.
You know who I am.
We were watching Lord, and someone just started grinding on us, and we just turned around like, oh, hey guys, sorry, just back it up a little bit. And they just turned around and said, "It's all love, bruh." It's like, it's not though. It's your body on my body. And it needs to be consensual.
Unacceptable. I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, thank you. What tent did you play at today?
We played at GW McLennan.
Very popular tent.
It was great.
Yeah, how was the crowd?
They were so nice. They did claps above their heads.
Yeah.
Please demonstrate the claps.
It was.
You are on camera too, so you
It was a clap like they went out and then they came back in.
Right, so like the soccer claps.
And they also
Yes.
did
Yeah.
waves.
Big claps.
The
But the waves were all like not together.
Have you been seeing the whole Hey Baby thing? Has that been happening during sets that you've been seeing?
I saw it at Lord.
Yeah, apparently that's been a thing like all weekend.
Oh, right. I only saw that one.
So if there's a lull, everyone just starts singing that. Don't know why.
Because why not?
Tell me about the rest of your year, because you're heading out on your first headline tour of the country, right?
Yeah.
This kicks off in September.
September, yeah.
Right, tell me about it. What's going on? Rehearsing, preparing?
We will rehearse leading up to it. At the minute, we have just been having a little break.
Mm-hmm.
We went on tour with Angus and Julia Stone for a month.
Who are they?
They're people who
How
play
was
music.
actually, they were here on Friday night, I want to say. They're really cool.
Yeah, they were great. They're great.
Were they giving you some tips, some words of wisdom?
Yeah, they're totally pro. Like, we loved them. They're bandmates. They were really nice. That was the biggest tour we've done. So this is a bit of like a break for us. Then we came in to play Splendour, obviously. not a break, and then now we'll like rehearse for the September tour. So that kicks off in Melbourne on the 6th of September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is doing Splendour a little bit of a warm-up gig, I suppose, for that tour?
It's like completely unique and from another, like in
Yeah.
another. Yeah.
Tell me, I mean, because it is the first headline tour.
Yeah.
Do you approach it differently? I mean, supporting a band like Angus and Julie Stone is obviously crazy. Now
Yeah.
you're headlining this tour.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're scared.
Yes.
Why is that?
I'll just bring Tommy everywhere. It's more pressure, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a really good team of people around me, like helping us to organise the production and that kind of thing. So I'm not scared because I have faith in them, but I'm scared just to have the pressure
But
of
like happy scared, right?
Yeah.
Like not terrified, like I'm gonna flake. I'm not gonna show up.
Yes.
And I imagine when you say team, this is Tommy, right? Tommy is the backbone of the Angie McMahon team.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. I actually don't do anything, but I like to be there and just chill. And
If Angie comes
Tommy's
to you
the
and
team
says,
member who does nothing.
yes, I'm the cool vibes.
you're
guy.
like the turtle in the entourage.
Yes.
You're just there to reap the benefits.
Yeah.
Well, if Angie does get a little bit nervous, what are your tips as the brotherly love thing to do?
Actually, often when I talk to Angie, she gives me a look and I just give her a hug. And then that's
really sweet.
much nice. It's much easier than talking.
Yes.
I was waiting for the punchline, but that was actually just a really nice thing you said.
Yeah, hugs.
Yeah, that's
no,
right.
yeah, that's
You just need like an emotional support.
Yeah.
It's like you can do this, but you need a hug.
Yeah. And what about you're working on an album, right?
Yeah.
Is this going to be ready in time for the tour?
It won't be out before the tour, nah.
Okay.
So we'll play all the shows and then I guess we'll do another album tour later after it comes out.
Cool.
Yeah.
When can we expect this album to come out?
Well, we haven't set the date yet.
Right.
It's in the final stages, but there's a whole lot of things that happened with like the wrapping up and making sure that it's great.
Yeah.
Like we want it to be great, so we haven't like given ourselves a deadline exactly. But by the end of the year, I'm hoping it'll be out, all being well.
Can you tell us a bit about it as far as what the sound is, what the inspiration behind the writing was?
Yeah, well, it's all the songs that I've written basically up until this point. So like my life, life's work, no big deal. And the sound is kind of a mix of like the singles that we've put out so far. I guess are more like rock. They're the rock side of the album, and then there's a bunch of more ballad sort of gentle songs. Like there's influences in there from all over.
Yeah.
So and it's been really fun to make.
Yeah, right.
Some kind of live band sessions and some like sitting on the floor with your guitar.
Yeah.
Rocking back.
Is there
and forth.
still time? Like, if you wanted to write a new song tomorrow, could that make the album, or are we kind of in that final stage where it's like that could be for future?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to keep on making albums, so I'm not putting too much pressure on like all the best songs have to be on this first one. I'm really happy with like I've got the order of the songs now, and like how it feels is as a whole body of things. It's like up until this point. So anything I write now, I guess, will be on the next one.
Right, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
And Tommy, what are your plans for the rest of the year?
I am.
You got to show this up right now. She's writing an album, buddy.
I'm just gonna follow Angie around to all her gigs.
And give me hugs.
Yes.
And give you hugs. Are you helping with the album process, or are you more just there for moral support?
Just listening.
You've got a nice face.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, I
thank
get
you.
why Angie's like, he's calm, gives me hugs.
Yeah.
Like, I want a hug right now. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you really want one, I could give you a hug. It's my specialty.
This is our little tent, and it gets quite daunting. So
Neil wants a hug.
let's do this. Oh wow, I get this. This is great.
This is really
I
beautiful.
do get that, Angie. Do we have an album name?
Yes, but I'm not going to share it yet.
Is it Tommy Gives Hugs?
Yes.
Because
That would be.
You
I would
guessed
love
it.
that, but I was hoping you were going to say it
you'd
because I've
love
never
that
heard
if
it
that
before.
was it. I would love to be the album
Actually,
name.
listening to your answers, I've actually don't know what you're going to say.
You told me
because
knows nothing.
I know nothing.
You're like, don't answer that. I don't know.
You're
the answer.
learning while we're doing this. This is great.
Yeah, well, it's really exciting.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming by.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Congrats on the set.
Thanks, Neil.
Enjoy the rest of Splendour.
Thank
And
you.
we're looking forward to hearing that new music.
Yeah, cool. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks for letting me come in.
Can we? I've got a
Yeah.
lot of interviews today. Can you just kind of just stay in that chair? 'Cause
Yeah,
I think we've got like
I'll
the
just give you
wombat
my
suit.
number
Just
and you
sit
just
there
call
and
me
we'll
up.
just be like, hey man, just talk to me. They're like, who's this guy in the hat? Like, just ignore him.
If
He
you
doesn't
ever
know
get
who
Kendrick
He's
Lamar
here for
coming
me.
in, I can give him a hug and chill him out. I'm sure he'll be nervous. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. And
Thank you.
enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thanks.
Thanks, Neil.
I forgot I had a face, but I won't get no relief, and I won't get relief, and I won't get relief, and I won't get relief, 'cause I pace a backtrack.
Welcome back to the Music Podcast, powered by Studios 301. We are here at Splendour in the Grass with Hilltop Hoods.
What's the deal? Hey, what's up?
Guys,
Hello, hello.
welcome to Splendour. Welcome to Byron Bay. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
It is very cold. I just want to start the interview that way.
Yep.
It is freezing.
It's an appropriate way to start the interview.
Yeah, man, thank you. I mean, I feel like you're doing the most work here because usually we have these nice Kmart chairs.
Yep.
You're sitting on the rickety chair.
Nope.
But you also look the warmest, so...
Yep, I came prepared.
Yeah.
By accident.
Yeah.
I get off the plane feeling like an idiot with this giant jacket.
Yeah.
But look at me! Now I'm a big shot.
We were speaking just off air, and I was like, so what are you doing, guys? How'd you get here? And you're like, we just got a plane just about half an hour ago. It was nowhere near as rockstar as we usually like our stories.
No, it's not a nice story.
Can I clarify to say we are recording a record at the moment?
So that is cool.
So
is that what did you
slightly excited?
Did you come from the studio?
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't, did you? That's bullshit.
Yeah, we drove a car
You're watching the
very
Golden Girls.
fast to the airport, like a high-speed chase kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Jumped on the
What was her
plane as
name?
it was
Blanche
taking off
Dubois?
and came in.
Yeah, Betty White, I believe.
Betty White. No, she didn't play Blanche Dubois.
I don't know the characters.
Betty White was the real old one. Blanche Dubois.
She's still very old.
Was the one that was like the sexy one.
There's a sexy Golden Girl?
Yeah, Blanche Dubois.
Guys, before we get into the Splendour business, Clark Griswold. This first new music in 2 years, over 2 years, is that right?
Over 2 years.
What the hell was going on? Why did this take so long?
We had a bit of a break.
Yeah?
No, we haven't had a proper break where all three of us kind of stepped away from music for almost a decade. So we kind of decided to have a few months off that turned into 6 months and into a year.
Well, I had 2 daughters and he had 1 in that space of time.
Sure.
And
Congratulations.
And we made children. Not the three of us, but...
I got kicked out of my studio, which became a nursery. So I built a new studio for the last 2 years. And then we've been working on music, and that's sort of where we've been.
How is that dad life?
Beautiful.
Yeah, loving it.
Yeah.
Busy, but it's great.
Yeah. I mean, because this new single, Clark Griswold, apparently was inspired by dads.
By dad life, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about the track and about the inspiration behind it.
Well, it's a track, you know, Clark Griswold is a device to tell the story of, like, being a sort of feeling like you're a flawed human being, but, like, you know, you become a father, so you're trying to do better. And that's pretty much the crux of it, just being a family man and trying to do better than who we are.
Yeah. I mean, you're all right. Don't give yourself a break. You're not that bad, Jesus.
No. We're not bad people.
You hear all the stories, you know, dads change your life. I mean, this song is about being a dad. Has this changed the way you guys write music or approach writing new music?
I don't think it's changed the way we go about making music. It does. It changes your life and some of your perspectives and what really matters and what doesn't, I think, when you become a father or a parent. But no, it hasn't changed the way we go about it, except that Matt has a new studio now, so we're kind of between there and Debri's house, and that's about it.
And it changes what you listen to.
What are you listening to?
I can do.
Wiggles.
Maybe it has changed the influence.
Yeah, if you, like, see my suggested artists on, like, Spotify or iTunes or something, then...
That sucks. Like, is your photo when you host parties? And you, like, get ready to wiggle and you're like...
What he's saying is he's spewing that Murray Wiggle got up with DZ last night and not us.
Murray Wiggle is a legend, and I will not hear a word
His name
against
is
that
Murray
man.
Cook, guys. He has a name.
Yeah.
He's not just a wiggle.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Got Fight Club in there real quick.
Yeah. I mean, well, tell me about... you said you were writing new music. You're writing a new record. Tell me a bit about it. How far along are we?
We're really far into it. For the first time ever, we don't have an album title. We're dropping it in November.
Yeah.
And we haven't even really had the
Not
discussion.
Hilltop Hoods Lullabies. God, I hope not.
No,
we're not that
one wants
far
to
along
hear
yet.
that.
are we?
We're going
No one wants to hear
to
that.
ambush people with that later on in their career.
Yeah.
But no, we're pretty far into it. So
We've pretty much written and produced it all. We just got to finish recording it and then, banging it out in November. But as yet, haven't got a name for it. Don't know. It'll come.
Being at Splendour, and as we record this, you're playing in, what, about an hour's time?
Really?
Less.
No,
okay.
no, I hope not.
10:30?
10. Okay, so 2 hours.
10:30, yeah.
3 hours. I don't even know what time it is.
Neither.
Can we expect to hear some new songs, or are you kind of holding back?
We're holding back a little.
Yep.
We'll play Clark and play a bit of another tune, but we're sort of keeping it under the proverbial hat sort of thing.
Changing up some of the old songs as well. We got lots of different guests.
We got a lot of
versions of old tunes.
guests.
Can you tell me some of the collaborators?
Well, this
the
is
cameos?
live. We can tell.
Sure, yeah, I'll tell you more.
We've got Rule getting up for Won't Let You Down.
Nice. Okay.
We've got Montaigne getting up for 1955.
Yep.
We got Adrian Eagle getting up for Clark Griswold. We've got AB Original, Code of Conduct, Illy and Draft getting up for Cosby.
This is one set we're talking about,
This
guys.
is one set.
We're talking about it's just like it's one song.
That's
It's
why
like-
we've got
it's like
30 people backstage.
We're actually not doing much on stage ourselves. We're just guys ringing.
We've got kids now.
We're more curating a set rather than actually playing one.
No, that's awesome. I mean, and how many Splendors have you guys played?
This is like our, I think
I'd
it's
say
our,
5.
Okay, but I think it's 6, but
You said it all right then.
no,
I'd
say 6.
I said 6. I
You
can't say the word
have to have-
6.
You have to have an opinion here. 5, 6, or
It's a blur to me. I'm the worst person you could ask.
have an opinion.
I
Come
wouldn't
on.
put money on it. I don't know, and look,
It could be an
if
8th
you're
or it
right,
could be a
that's
2nd,
fine with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6th, 5th time. This is surely the biggest set then. I mean, some of the names you just dropped then.
Definitely.
It's
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
our favorite sets. Like
Yeah.
it's got a lot of like our favorite tunes in there, and yeah, we can't wait. We're
Do you
excited.
have any particular fond memories of Splendor sets or
heaps
moments?
Yeah, I mean, we were just saying before, Splendour in the Grass a long time ago, which year I don't remember, was the first big stage we ever got up in front of a lot of people when we were kind of breaking out. So yeah, this is one of, if not our favourite festivals in Australia.
Yeah,
to play.
Splendour feels like home. It's it's
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Well, guys, I'll let you go get ready as you can in this very cold weather. Before we go, can you tell us when we can expect this album to come out?
November.
Mid-November.
We're going to say that like we mean it and like it's a definite thing. It possibly isn't, but November.
No, it's November.
Yeah. Do you know? Are you clashing with anyone as far as the album releases go?
Oh, it's November, probably everyone.
There's no Drake.
You can't say that
I'm sure
anymore
there will
because
be.
like everyone is like has surprise albums. So probably
Beyonce will
the
have
same-
like 6 out by November.
Beyonce will drop
no
a
doubt.
six double triple album
Yeah.
that day, knowing our luck. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Welcome back to Splendor.
thank you.
Good luck
Thanks.
with the set tonight. And,
Cheers,
yeah, we hope
fellas.
to hear that album very soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
I won't get no relief, and I won't get relief, and I won't get relief, and I won't get relief. 'Cause I pace a backtrack till I walk the same path, and I pace a backtrack till I walk the same path.